Surface is high-performance, salon-exclusive hair care that completely respects your personal health and the earth. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm here to show you the edge haircut on my guest, Kate. To begin, Kate and I have had a thorough consultation, and I have decided to part her hair where she generally likes to wear it. So we are going to be using the razor on Kate's hair so that we get a nice, soft line on her bottom perimeter. To begin, I have parted off from the center, and I will simply clip this hair out of the way using my surface clip. Using my TK2 comb, I'm using target parting on her hair as well. In order to do that, you simply take the wide tooth of the comb and you place your index finger where you would like the parting to end. You follow the comb to your index finger and you get a nice clean parting. Depending on the density of your guest's hair, will depend on how big of a section you are able to take. With Kate, her hair is not very thick, so I was able to take a section to about the middle of her ear. So to begin, I will comb her hair straight, and I will go ahead and grasp the comb in my hand and begin beveling this line right off. And I will follow this using that guide the whole way across her hair, just beveling this line right off. Now you want to make sure that when you do this cut that you're only using the razor, only the width of the razor, and you want to only cut to your knuckle. So I will go ahead and I will bring the next section down of Kate's hair, again using my target parting, and I will clip up the remaining hair. You can also get a nice straight part using the surface clip, so whichever is easiest and most comfortable to you. Now, because we are able to go ahead and move up past Kate's ear, we're going to go ahead from this point and treat the head as a whole. So I will go ahead and continue my parting clear around her head. I'm going to continue clipping that up out of the way, and then I will begin in the back just as I had with the first section. So beginning here in the back, I want to make sure and comb her first section straight. And as you can see, my guide falls out right here. I'm going to go ahead and let that drop. And again, I will bevel that straight off. Again, I'm only cutting to the knuckle. As you do this cut, you want to go ahead and take your razor out of your finger so that you're able to get a nice straight line. But if you bevel this under, she'll get a very nice rounded shape when she goes to style it. Just make sure it's nice and even for her. And I will check to make sure the ends are nice and straight. Now that I've got the back section done, I'm going to go ahead and treat the head as a whole, so I will have her turn her head. This is so that I do not get any elevation in this section. And again, you can see my guide right there. I will go ahead and bevel that right off. Now I will have her look forward one more time, and I will take a small section from the front and I will use it as a cheater's guide. In order to make a cheater's guide, you're just going to take a small section from the front and we will go ahead and bevel that off right where my guide fell out. So now I have a roadmap to start from here to the point in the back. And I'll come back around and I'll go ahead and have her turn her head to the other side. And as you can see, you just have one nice little section there to connect the dots. That's the wonderful thing about the surface haircuts. We are able to use a road map to know exactly where we're going throughout the entire cut. Now, again, because of the density of her hair and previous layering, I'm able to go ahead and just let the remaining hair fall. So I'll take out each clip. Kate has been prepared with Trinity shampoo and conditioner for a little bit of strength. And she has also been prepared with the Trinity protein tonic. That is how I'm able to very easily comb through her hair and get nice smooth sections. Now we have our guide the whole way around the head. And again, for this last section, we will go ahead and treat the head as a whole. We want to make sure that each section that you bring down, you're able to see your guide through it. And again, you always want to go ahead and start the haircut in the manner that she generally likes to wear her hair. In this case, she prefers her part on this side. So I am just working my way across, making sure that I have a nice, even line. There's really not a lot to take off at this point. Again, because she's already had some layering. With the surface cuts, especially the edge, you'll find that you don't have to move around the head. You only keep your body position behind her head and to each side, unless it's as long as Kate's, in which case, as you notice, I again will go ahead and turn her head to get the final sectioning. And we've got our guide falling directly underneath. I just let that fall out and bevel that line right off. Again, we'll just bevel that right there. And the final, there's just one little hair there to get. And last but not least, we will go ahead and we will turn her one last time to get this last little section. So as you can see, we very quickly and very simply got a nice even haircut throughout the back of her hair. Now that we've finished with the edge, I will go ahead and show you just a little bit of framing. This will give her a nice softness around her face. So we'll start on her thicker side. And I will go ahead and just section off a small bang area. If I can just get your head, put your head down just a little bit, I will get a nice little bang area sectioned off here. Very good, thank you. You don't want to have your guest bend their head too often because you will get a graduation once she lifts her head up. So I make sure and maintain her looking straight ahead throughout the entire cut. First, I'm going to go ahead and cut just a little bit of framing using my razor. In order to do that, I'm going to grasp my comb at the side, and I'm going to come at it on the inside so that it will round in as she goes to style it. And we want to make sure to come right down to the bottom, never going past your knuckle, but also making sure to leave her guide there at the bottom. That'll be a really nice frame for her. I'm also going to give her just a small amount of fringe to work with as well. And we're going to let that bevel right under. And now we're able to move to the other side and just complete that little bit of fringe there. Again, I just want to make sure and get on the inside of it and bevel that right under without cutting her guide. And I'll just check to make sure that we've got that nice and even. And now we have a beautiful edge haircut for Kate to take home and style very easily. Thank you.